Hey man, I'm telling y'all, man, never waste your time with women. You gotta call their bluff. That's probably the biggest thing I've learned in the last 5 years is calling a woman's bluff. I would just spend too much time trying to like build myself up to a woman and trying to prove that I'm worthy enough. But then when I go to text the woman or call her or hit her up about pulling up somewhere or us meeting up or us doing a FaceTime, it's difficulty, it's obstacles. It's the thing, women talk with their actions. They can do you can do all that talking all day. Oh, yeah, they can give you paragraphs of interest and show that they interested. They can do all that talking all day, but at the end of the day, if they not walking it, they not rocking with you. And a lot of times, man, I would get so emotionally invested to women when I first meet them because the conversation is going well and all this and all that. But then when I ask her, hey, when are you free to get up? Oh, I gotta check my schedule. You know, I got a lot going on this week and next weekend. And it's like, what? When I get straight to the point with the woman, especially on dating apps, and for those of y'all that are skeptical with dating apps, that's crazy. That just must mean you're not getting no results. It's a picture game. You gotta get professional photos. That's the only way. But the thing is, a lot of dudes kind of complain about not being able to get out with women from dating apps. They're not able to convert. And what you got to understand is you first got to get volume, right? But once you get volume, you got to understand, leave it to about 2 or 3 messages and then call her bluff. Because a woman can be giving you juice. She could be giving you paragraphs, asking you questions back and not being dry. But then when you go to say, hey, like, let's do a FaceTime or a video chat on Instagram. And then if we connect, we can link up in person. Then when you do that, it's crickets. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you go? But what I understood was the woman who wanted me, the woman that I end up going to deal with from dating apps or Instagram, I realized they was in cooperation with my operation. But for some reason, I think us as men, we like the challenge of chasing that woman that seems out of reach. And you never want to go down that route. Because a woman already knows if she gonna give you a shot or if she gonna waste your time. And the funny part about us as men, right? We don't from a romantic standpoint, we don't entertain women that we're not physically attracted to. Women entertain men even if they're not attracted to them. So when you understand that about women, you'll understand that, yo, she's having conversations with anybody. So what you got to do as a man, your job is to call her bluff. Okay, let me see if this woman is willing to link up with me. So usually most dudes is probably just trying to talk to her for 2 days, especially on the dating app. You're trying to talk to her for 2 days, or you got her number in person. You're trying to text her for 2 days before you even trying to link up because you feel like naturally, oh, I gotta like make sure she likes me first. I don't want to rush things. I don't want to mess it up. And a lot of dudes have that mindset of, I don't want to mess it up, which I had for my whole life, basically. I don't want to mess it up. And then guess what happens when you have that mindset? You mess it up. By trying to not mess it up and take your time with the woman, that's the quickest way to mess it up because women already know, like, a dude who believes in himself gonna go for what he want. So she knows if this dude is interested in me, he's not gonna waste no time just texting with me. He's trying to get up with me in person. That's why women be complaining. Y'all know how women be complaining about, like, and it's weird to me. Women be like, yo, if I give you my number, don't just be texting me for days. Like, set a date. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that literally tells you that men be out here just talking to women, trying to build themselves up. She already like you. She just wants you to set a date up so y'all can link up. She like you already. That part is over with. It's time to move on to the next. See, I think we underestimate how smart women are, right? A woman knows when you are trying to build it up because you're afraid that she's gonna reject you, but she knows she about to reject your ass. So she already knows she about to reject you. But the thing is, you gotta come from a place of self-respect. If you really like a woman, why am I talking to her for 2 days? Why am I trying to message her for 10 messages before I see what her schedule is like? Ain't no need in doing any of that. I'm trying to see if you're trying to link up in person because when somebody likes somebody, they're gonna be willing to link up with you in person. So when you're in dating, you can never come off passive or timid because when you do that, the woman is gonna think, oh, this guy's not interested. Then that's immediate friend zone entrance. It's like a ticket into the friend zone. Once you start acting timid, or you waiting a couple days, or you're trying to like do whatever and you're not instantly going for what you want and not trying to link up or try to do a FaceTime call to see if she's cool to go out with, when you're not trying to do if the woman don't want you, she gon' probably not respond or say she not cool with it or whatever, right? But then you understand, okay, this wasn't the woman for me. You don't want to put no barriers in the way of seeing if a woman is for you or not. And when you keep texting or giving a woman free attention that you don't know, then you're setting yourself up for failure, because you're just giving her all this attention and I'm gonna keep talking to her and I'm gonna keep building myself up. But the whole goal is to link up in person, to push things forward and progress things. So you need to be seeing what her schedule is like. And I'm giving y'all some real game right now. Like this is real deal. Like this changed my life, because now I'm able to like see which women rock with me and see which ones don't rock with me. Because again, women speak with their actions, like I said earlier. I don't care about all that talking you doing. Yeah, it sounds good to the ear, but are you trying to link up? You know what I'm saying? You trying to link up, or you just about that BS? Because again, as men, we don't entertain women we not attracted to, but women do. You know what I'm saying? And some men don't understand that. Like, a woman will talk to you. Her giving you attention don't mean nothing. Literally doesn't mean anything. If she not coming to your crib, and I don't literally mean coming to your crib, but if she not linking up, if she's not trying to make things easy, if she's putting obstacles in your way, then she's not for you. Point blank, period. My goal is I'm trying to give a woman freedom and an option to come rock with me and rock with my life. And I don't want to put no barriers in the way of that. I'm trying to see like, damn, like what side you on? You on team Josh, or you on team not rocking with Josh? And real quick, let me just address the people that be feeling like, oh man, like dating apps ain't real. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying, get women off of dating apps in person. I hate when people start talking like that. Or maybe they can get women, but they can't get attractive women off dating apps. And my whole thing is, I used to be one of them skeptics too. I used to be the type of dude, I remember working a job. I was at this job a couple years ago, maybe like 5 years ago. And one of the women there, she was a older woman at the time. And she was like, her boyfriend was from a dating app. And I remember thinking like, yo, that's a fraud. Like that's the fuck, that's not real. Like what the fuck? You meant like, that's some loser type of ish. But what you gotta understand is, if you're not in college or you're not in high school, then you're not around a significant amount of options on the daily, because you really don't want to be entertaining women you work with, and you really don't want to be entertaining women that you go to the gym with, because you're gonna only look like a clown, because they're gonna reject your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to get a reputation at your gym or your church as the dude that's trying to talk to every girl, because women be talking and they're gonna be talking about your lame ass. With dating apps, it's a photo game. So you gotta be taking professional pictures, you know what I'm saying, highlighting yourself in the best light as possible. And then once you do that, it's a volume, numbers game, and conversion. And basically you can't waste time with messages. And the reason why I know is because my dating life is literally 90% from dating apps in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for me, because I get a lot of women who like me on apps. So I'm able to convert it because I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to convert, and I know it's a numbers game. You can literally you can be having a conversation with 6 different women, right? And literally all 6 of them, they having good convo, they asking questions, but then you say, hey, let's do a FaceTime. None of them with it. But then that 7th one, she's with it. So what you gotta understand, it's a numbers game. You want the woman who wants you. You know what I'm saying? It's point blank period. I want women who want to be a part of my life. I want attractive women that want to be a part of my life. I want to be a part of their life, and I want to see how far it can go. That's my goal. I want to see what you about. And then also too, the funny part is dudes who get women on dating apps, you never hear them complaining about it. You never hear them say, oh man, it's too much volume. It's too much women. Like, you don't never hear that. You just hear the dudes the ones that be skeptics be the ones that don't work for. because it's working for somebody. It just ain't working for your stupid ass. That's who it ain't working for. Like, do not ever let a chick waste your time. Go for what you want. She already know. Women already know from the second they start messaging you how serious they gonna take you or not. They already know. It's not like you're convincing them. They convincing themselves. They already freaking know. So that's the whole point. Don't try to put no barriers in the way of what she's gonna already do. It's like I say in every video, man, this is why we must continue to put ourselves first, man. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. Appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Until the next time, deuces.